Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Krimmel Band concert. I'm Mr. McKee, for those of you who haven't met me, and this is Miss Arnold, right next to me. And you're about to hear the concert band play first at tonight's concert. It's great seeing all of you. Always good to have a big crowd and see how supportive the parents are in this whole process, and with how big a part that plays in the students' achievements. As you're getting settled, you may have seen concert programs on QR codes. The students also received a hard copy in class that they can take home. There's also a costume contest. If you see one that you think is extra cool and you want to drop a vote in for that, we will have a prize for them when we get back from the break. You may have also noticed there's going to be a mattress fundraiser tomorrow. You might have seen a flyer for that or two. That's a really big deal. Any last minute effort y'all can to get the word out, whether it's a social media post or if it's just, you think of somebody who might need one, or, anything helps. So we just want to, that's one of our big ones, especially with our trips coming up at the end of the year for concert band and symphonic band, of course. It all goes towards, investing in the kids, making the costs come down for everybody involved. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Miss Arnold. Let's hear it for the concert band.
Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I just want to do some quick recognitions for some special students. We had some students, all of the students in the symphonic band and a few in the concert band that have been working really hard on their region band music and auditioned for the district band. We have 3 students in this class. We have Jonathan, Isabella, and our third, Kyle. So please stand and give them a hand. Also, I wanted to recognize our amazing faculty and all the support that we get from the school. We have Mr. Berkiotis over here. Please give her a hand. And also, if you were a parent who has spent any time driving your kid to and from rehearsals and also volunteering for the district band or the concession stands, please stand so that we can recognize all your hard work. I really appreciate y'all. All right, so we'll get started with our first piece with the concert band. This is called Chariot Race. This is depicting the races in ancient Rome, and you'll hear the wit and fast-paced music. All right, thank you and enjoy. Our percussion transitions to the next piece. Our next piece is called Dragonfire. This is a dark and mysterious piece that describes a powerful and dramatic dragon. You'll hear it within the brass and percussion. We hope you enjoy this spooky piece. last piece for the concert band is called The 10th Planet. This piece has concepts that are depicted with moments of floating tranquility and bold themes full of the daring of space exploration. Please enjoy, and thank you again for joining us tonight.
So that'll bring us to our brief intermission while we get the Symphonic Band up here. Let's hear it one more time for the concert band.
Oh, for the best part.
Couple of small changes. The stage is shaped a little different than our band hall, so we're just making a couple of small arrangements to that. So before Symphonic Band starts playing, I just wanted to say, you know, they've been really, really busy this year. I'm really proud of them. They've played at 2 football games, a volleyball game, which really no other band does for the volleyball thing, and that's a lot of fun. I know the coaches and players really appreciate the kids going out and spending a night playing for them and supporting them. They've also had district auditions, which we're going to get to in a little bit. And they've had sectionals and extra rehearsals every week this year, and it's been a lot. You know, and in sectionals, we're working on the region music. We haven't even gotten to work on like our main concert music. So I'm really happy for them, but I'm really looking forward to being able to really dig deep in our concert music when we come back from the break. The first piece of music we're going to play, it's a cool, dark sounding piece called Night Fury. particularly students who were in last year's organizations. The first group of people I wanted to recognize in front of a formal audience are the students who were in Symphonic Band last year. Many of you all are aware. The Symphonic Band has been invited to perform at one of the biggest national performance venues in the country, Music for All in Indianapolis. So I wanted to recognize the people who made that happen for this year's band. So if you were in the Symphonic Band last year, could you please stand and be recognized? Also, more recently, about a month ago, we came to find out that the full orchestra last year earned a very, very special national recognition called the Mark of Excellence National Winner. Only 3 full orchestras in the country were named to that award, the national winner of the full orchestra division. So if you were in the full orchestra last year, would you please stand or wave to be recognized? And as I was entering for all of the accolades and awards last year, one thing that I just wanted to make sure got some recognition was the concert band last year. And we entered them for what would be the equivalent of like a national recognition for second bands, like students who aren't, for bands that aren't in the top band at that school, but are in the second band. And so against their peers, the concert band last year won what they call the Mark of Excellence National Winner for second band. So if you were in the concert band last year, would you please stand and be recognized? And last year, towards the end of the year, I wanted to make sure the 7th graders got recognized. The beginning band won the Klein Music Festival beginning band division as the best beginning band in Klein. So if you were in the beginning band last year, please stand and be recognized. The next piece that we're playing, it's one of our experiments that we're kind of testing for a possible Music for All run. We're going to play the A section of a piece called March of the Trolls. It's a grade 3 in difficulty, which most bands don't even attempt until March, April, May. So, I was talking to some of the other band directors while we were, when District finished last week, and they were like, yeah, with our kids, we don't even touch that kind of stuff. We're grade 1, grade 2s if we're lucky. And I was like, yeah, about that. We're doing March of the Trolls. And they were like, oh, okay. So we hope you enjoy that. It's the A section of March of the Trolls. before we go into our last piece, our last kind of round of student recognitions, many of you know that the Symphonic Band performed well, they auditioned for the all-district band last Saturday, and let's just say that it was a massive success. The students did an extremely good job. The Krimmel Band had 36 students make the district band. 36. That was the most in Klein. It was a Klein IC district audition, and that was the most of any of the Klein schools. So if you a district band, you be recognized. Yeah, and here's the thing too, like not every student made it, and that's okay. When I tell the students every year, I know that it's hard as a 7th grader, if it's the first time you've ever done it before, it's hard to look at yourself being in like the 30s, 40s, or 50s and coming away thinking like, oh man, that's a good thing. A lot of the students who made it this year, last year was their first go around, they were not in like the running for making it. It was the experience that got them ready to do it this year that helped them make it. And so they have region band auditions coming up when we get back from the break. I imagine a lot of the students are going to do really well at that. But I'm really big about not letting the students we beat catch us, all right? So we're highly encouraging them to work over the break because we can all get better, definitely. We can all get better. So anyways, I wanted to also just say, like, we have a great private lesson staff and clinician staff. We have some of the best people come over and work with our kids. We're very fortunate, and they want to come out and do that. Like Ms. Arnold said, if any of y'all are ever interested in getting involved in private lessons, it's never too late to start. One of my biggest regrets is that I didn't start until I was in 8th grade, and it was a great thing for me. And so if that's you, if you feel like, oh, I just need more information, feel free to reach out to us. We'll find someone for you. That is our job. All right. So the final piece that we're going to play for you all is called Hopak. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's hear it one more time for the Symphonic Band. Thank you all. And obviously, we always could use a little help putting things back in the band hall, all the equipment. Any help with that would be greatly appreciated. We also have to pick up the cafeteria tables because I don't know if I mentioned this already. There's a mattress fundraiser in here tomorrow, and the cafeteria tables need to be picked up for them to fit all of the display items and mattresses and beds in here. So any help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all again for being here. I hope you all enjoyed.